Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. My name is Sausage, and this should be episode 12, if I'm not mistaken. So we picked up our friend here, Sylvando, as a guest character. We won a horse race for the prince in order to get the Rainbow, but now the terms have changed, and now we must go fight the Slayer of the Sands, as it is threatening the town. So we're going to go ahead and see if there's anything new here at night. And we do have some Prestidigitator.
Don't say I didn't warn you! Here, Eric.
Thanks.
I guess we didn't actually rest on the campsite, but that's alright.
How wonderful!
Victory!
Can't run over these guys yet. So we'll give a heal to Sausage.
Here! Hi-ya!
Probably should have used the spell there, but get impatient sometimes. $276
Nice.
experience. So Eric is up to 7 skill points. I think, does he need 20? He needs 16. So if we can get up to 11, I might use those seats of skill. So we have Adultia to the left. Don't think we want to go that way quite yet. We're going to head up to this checkpoint. See if there's anything in here besides some dude just chilling. Oh, the Slayer of the Sands is on the loose. I cannot allow you to. You're the ones who will be accompanying Prince Faris, yes? 1,000 pardons. His Highness has asked that you be instructed to go right on through. So we now have access to this part, and there's some enemies. These are some new guys. A Haystack. I think they look like a reskinned. Can't remember if we fought any of these earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and heal Sausage
We'll
out.
soon have that patched up.
All right. 2 more skill points. So I do want to do some battles out here because there is the smallest chance you will never actually see them appear on the actual overworld themselves. But there is a chance for metal slimes to appear in particular regions. I know this to be one of them, and that was Oh, lovely. We have Veronica boogieing in Save Serena. That's an interesting little status effect. But they have a chance to show up with other enemies,
Did I do all
and
right?
so you can see those 5 gave 200
I just
experience.
keep
I think a
getting
1
better.
metal slime on their own gives about 2,000 experience. So they're very worth defeating. They're very tough to kill if you do come across them. Veronica's level increased to 14, D-Dazzle, and 2 skill points. Give a heal all. We found another gold
Let's go.
Cactoball. I don't know if I've ever had this kind of luck finding the gold ones. Sometimes I've grinded for literally about 30 minutes, and it's taken me to find one. And this is about our 4th cactus battle that it all of a sudden showed up.
Not bad.
See if we can dazzle this guy. Yes. This should make it much easier. You can see, reduces the chance of it hitting to almost nothing. Veronica is pepped. Oh, so another thing we want to keep in mind is that we do want to try to get Sausage, Eric, and Serena all pepped at the same time. 361 experience. And we got another Rousing Ring and a Duneberry. I don't ever remember seeing the Rousing Rings before. Yeah, we'll fight one more. Why not? Oh, what? This is seriously ridiculous, the luck I'm getting here.
Yeah!
Accelerate Serena. Let's see if she will get closer to
Take
being
this.
pepped. Worst case, I can use one of the pet pips. That's what they're there for. It's more fun to get it naturally. Let's go ahead and switch back. It's almost dead.
I feel better than ever.
So Serena learns Whoosh. Finally, we have an offensive spell for Serena. And Gold Ore. We're getting quite lucky with our drops here. And we have a Shade. I know we followed these in the Jarvis battle.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Excellent.
We can show off the Whoosh attack. 28 damage. That's pretty good, Serena.
Veronica wins again.
So here we have some ruins. There's a shiny over here. Last frit. Let's see if there's anything directly up here. There is a scholar. Researcher here from the Sniffelheim. The Sultan of Galapagos has given me permission to investigate these ancient ruins, yes? Stars can be seen so clearly from here in the desert. That's why I'm thinking that these stones were used for some sort of star-related ceremony. Very interesting. So here we have a big dragon-looking enemy. So I think this is the Spitfire that we are supposed to use the wild side pep for. Man, it actually hits pretty hard. So we're going to equip our knife. Oh, and we put it to sleep. Oh, come on, Sylvando. It's one of the problems with guest characters.
Freeze!
Don't worry, I'm here to help. Did I do all right?
243 experience. So let's see. I know there are more of those. The odds of both Serena and Sausage getting pepped up in the very next turn are pretty slim, but we're going to go ahead and try it nonetheless.
Okay.
This is Eric's last turn of pep. So let's show this off really quick.
Sleeper! Ha!
And crack. Sylvando did not weaken, so we're going to do, I have these pep pops. So we're going to go ahead and pop one of those. This is exactly what we have them for. And we are going to use Wild Side. Take 2 turns for the price of 1. So it's still asleep, which is excellent because we are going to use our Persicutter, which does 6 times damage. 190 damage. Very cool. And a Dragon Horn. So now we've completed both of our side quests. So we've gotten lucky, I said, in the sense that those gold guys keep showing up, which is nice, but I would have much rather had the luck of metal slimes appearing. I could still do a couple more. Don't want to do too many. It'd be nice to show one off, but alright, 210 experience. The slimes are a pretty rare encounter. So let's check all the way up top for anything, and then we can dip back down. I did see that chest over on the other side. Got a sparkly spots, bring up Narspicious, and he wants to fight.
bad.
151. Let's see, where were we? There's one of these guys guarding this. Might as well fight one more. And Veronica died. I'm not going to use that. We're right by a campsite. She misses out on a little bit of experience. It's fine. Actually, I might just... Let me try fleeing. Nope.
Eat this!
There we go. Stay asleep.
Here you are.
Oh, Jesus, Savannah. Not enough MP. Do I have a medicinal herb? Savando. Okay.
You're mine!
86. So magic beast hide, that's nice, but Veronica did not make it.
What can you do?
Lamplight. Actually, this might not happen very often. Let me see if I can show this off. Good. Hopefully this is a quick little battle. Oh, come on. Get some cactus.
Let's keep at it.
the dead characters literally show up in a coffin. That kind of entertains me. Critical hit.
Another one bites the...
172. Okay, now we're gonna head to the campsite.
The heat, the dry air, it is too much, too much. Let us spend the night here. The monster will have to wait. There you are. As you can see, I have decided to set up camp. We will continue our quest in the morning.
That's right. You get your beauty sleep, Princey dear. You've got a hard day of getting us to do your dirty work for you to be preparing for. Come on, you. Let's have a sit down and a nice chat, shall we? So, 2 boys and 2 girls out on a lovely adventure together, huh? How romantic. But what kind of adventure, I wonder? Come on, spill the beans.
To be perfectly honest, we're none too sure ourselves just yet. But for the moment, we're trying to get to Yggdrasil. We need to understand more about the mysteries surrounding the Luminary, you see? It's all to do with a horrible being called the Dark One. He wants to bring death and destruction to the world. And we want to stop him.
All right, Big Mouth, that's enough. You don't need to tell the Jolly Jester a whole life story. We barely know him.
My. So there's a dastardly villain coming to steal all the smiles and laughter from the world. And you 4 heroes are on a daring mission to stop him before it's too late. Oh, now that does sound fun.
You've got a strange idea of fun.
What about you, Sylvando? What made you leave home and set out on the road?
Oh, you don't want to hear my boring old stories. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Come on, kiddies. Betty buys.
Well, aren't we full of mysteries? What's his deal?
So let's see, I don't know if this gave us a free heal or not. Morning, campers. I hope you slept well. We've got ourselves a slayer to catch. Our little Princey Pooh and his friends set off at first light. We better hurry if we want to catch up with them. It did. So, I'll take that. I was just going to resurrect Veronica at the little statue there. But it seems they did that for us. We have a new enemy, a Flython,
Oh dear.
and wants to poison us immediately. Thank you.
Did I do all right?
So unless we are really close, 300. Ow. Items. I don't think Serena has any status ailment healing spells yet. Definitely not fighting a Spitfire.
I'm ready for it.
Easy peasy.
Alright, 198. Yeah, I can do one more battle. Let's get Eric a quick level.
Let's do this.
Score one for the good guys.
Well, 15, 3 skill points, and you learned Cock-a-doodle-doo. I believe that wakes up your party characters. A tiny tortoise shell. So let's see. Bag. Where was our CD skill? We have 5. He would be 1 short. May as well. Well, I think we're forced to. Oh, yes.
Let's do this.
So, the metal slimes, they have a very high chance to flee. Even if they don't flee, it is very hard to hit them. So, 1 attacked, 1 fled. That's good. So let's attack, and magic does not work on them. Ah. So 1 damage, 2 damage. They either have 3 or 4 health. This one appears to have 4 or 3. Yes, we killed it. And you will see why I am so excited here in a second. I think I'd already told you. in case you thought I was exaggerating for some reason about the experience.
Yeah.
2,088 experience. Sausage learns a new spell, Bang. So Sausage can bang, as well as Veronica. Veronica gained a level, Serena gained a level, Fizzle. So how far is Eric away from another? Still 1,000. So that's fine. We can go into this without the dual wielding. Do you want to check the character builders? See if there's anything else we can get. So great swords. He is 2 away from Helio Chopper. Not necessary for a boss battle. That costs 10. So nothing for him right now. Eric, I already know what I want to do with you. Unless, now, get the dual wielding. That's more important. Heavy wands, MP absorption, bell freeze, minor healing. MP, I think MP is good, and then we'll head up to her heavy ones. And Serena, if we want Devil's Delight or minor MP, we can deal with that a little bit later. And I don't want to fight you, crab. I swear they're just walking right up to me.
Take this!
Not bad at all.
300 experience. Okay, can we get away from the crabs? Ordered for defeating 300 monsters. Hello, little ghost penguin. Anything over here? Let's give everyone a quick heal. Oh, everyone's already healed up.
The Slayer of the Sands was last seen here.
The cowardly creature is nowhere to be found. It must have fled in fear. Let us return to the castle and inform my father of our success.
The Slayer of the Sands is among us!
Mommy!
Up and at him, Principoo. Show that filthy thing what real knights are made of. Oh dear. Looks like poor old Faris has been struck down with stage fright. You soldiers, beat the ears and look after him, will you? Come on, gang. This little drama needs a hero or two.
Okay, the game likes to poke fun at Prince Faris. If a
Watch out.
15-foot tall scorpion with 4 arms and a giant tail came at me, I think I would be running like a little girl. So. Sleeper hit. see what can she do. Fizzle prevents. Let's see if we can. Yes. It's gonna make this so much easier. Yeah, unlike a lot of games, this game the bosses are susceptible to status ailments, so it was worth a try. At least not all of them are susceptible to everything, but crack. And hopefully Salvando goes before
What's going
Eric.
on?
Nope. Oh. Please. What else can she do? Accelerate. Let's accelerate Eric.
Watch out!
Oh. Can still hit that. So not only was it a hit, it was a critical attack. It was unlucky.
See ya!
Oh, that. Serena, I really thought was gonna go. Ah!
Like this.
Really?
Here, Eric.
I am gonna use Yggdrasil Leaf. I don't want her to miss out on the boss battle experience.
Thanks.
Don't like to waste that here. I should have healed. I could have been a lot more careful. That was easily avoidable.
Here you are.
Oh, he is also... No wonder he missed last time. I didn't realize he was dazzled as well, so is Serena. Oh, something else I forgot to do was the Scorched Earth. So I want to Scorch Earth this guy. Oh, come on. Be nice.
Here you are.
Now we're cooking!
Heal yourself, Serena.
Ah.
Hope sausage is not.
Night, night!
Oh, we put it to sleep. That was more difficult than it should have been. 1,400 experience in 1,000 gold coins. That 1,400's very good. So, learned a new spell, Snooze.
Nice!
Eric 2 skill points, so we're definitely going to use those seeds of skill here on him in a little bit.
That will teach you to be so grumpy. Now, hold nice and still while I tie you up.
is won! The Slayer of the Sands is bested! All in a day's work for the Prince of Gallopolis! You saw me, men, did you not? You saw the People's Prince defeat the fiend that terrorized them so.
Yes, Your Highness. Of course, Your Highness.
You have my thanks, friend. My heroic feat would not have been possible without your valuable contribution. I still have not forgotten what I promised. I will speak with my father about the rainbow upon my return. You may rest assured of that.
Really, Principal? That's how you're gonna play it? And what do you think they'll be expecting of you next, huh?
You speak as though I have a choice! Are you suggesting that I disappoint my father and the citizens of Gallopolis?
I'm not suggesting anything, darling. You do what you need to do.
To Gallopolis, men! We return as heroes! Yeah!
Oh, well, this feels all kinds of wrong. You're right, Sylvando. Nothing's going to change if he keeps on pretending.
Oh, I think the poor boy knows that well enough. All he needs is a little push. Anyway, I'd better be getting along. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again soon. Ciao for now, my loves.
Alright, so will it allow us to zoom back to Gallopolis? Yes.
My fellow Gallopolitans, Faris, your prince, my son, our hero, has vanquished the Slayer of the Sands.
Hey! Yeah, that's it! Yeah!
The future of our kingdom is surely safe in the hands of one so gallant and chivalrous as he. Now come, heroic conqueror, address your people.
Beloved Gallopolitans, yes, I captured the beast, but I did not act alone. For it was your love, your adoration that gave me the strength I so needed. Yes! Hi. And it is that same love that will allow me to continue serving you until my dying day.
Friends, we have no need to be afraid. Prince Faris will protect us.
Yes, yes! We have nothing to fear with the prince on our side!
Faris! 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 Faris!
Well, my boy, your people await. Let them see firsthand the fearless desert knight you have become.
Father, Father, I cannot.
Repeat after me now. A knight's word?
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom, his master.
Well, don't stop.
He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
That's more like it. Now, my little Princey Pooh, do you want to be remembered as a miserable coward or a hero who died fighting to the end?
I wish to be remembered as a knight of Gallopolis!
Darling, you were wonderful. Amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it, huh?
Wait, did you?
I won't always be here to remind you what it means to be a knight, though. Better not go forgetting again, huh?
Wait! Friend, where did you become so well-versed in the ways of chivalry? Are you a knight?
Who, me? Don't be ridiculous, darling. I'm just a silly old jester.
Yes, Father. It was he who rode my horse in the Sun National, and he who captured the Slayer of the Sands. Forgive me.
Varys, look at me. The burden that was placed upon you, it was more than any boy could be expected to bear. It is I who must apologize, not you. But rest assured that I have learned my lesson. I will not make the same mistake again. And it seems you have learned something too, despite your protestations. The bravery you showed was worthy of a true knight. Sir Hendrik will be happy to take one such as yourself under his wing, I am sure. Your dream will come true at last. I am so pleased for you.
Hendrik? Wasn't that the name of the guy who was chasing us?
Ah, but I am forgetting our guests. Father, these travelers came to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow. It is a royal treasure, of course. But surely you agree that they have done more than enough to deserve it.
Certainly, certainly. But my boy, I sold the rainbow to a traveling merchant.
What? What would compel you to sell one of our most precious treasures?
Are you blind, boy? Did you not notice the grandeur with which we celebrated this year's Sand National? We made a sacrifice for your sake.
Father, I...
Forgive me. All I can tell you is that the merchant to whom I sold the rainbow headed west towards Gondolia. This letter will grant you passage through the checkpoint that leads there. Perhaps someone can tell you what became of the branch.
Sausage receives the Sultan's letter.
Ow! 1,000 pardons! I did not know that the rainbow was no longer in the kingdom. Truly, I did not. It is scant consolation, I am sure, but please, take this. Its value cannot possibly compare, but it has been prized by generations of Gallopolitan knights. It allows one to provoke distant foes into combat, and is an excellent way to gain battle experience. Or so I am told.
Sausage receives a crackshot crossbow.
You have done our kingdom a great service. Should you ever need our assistance, you need only say the word. And as for me, I will be sorry to see you leave. But I am sure there will be other kindly travelers along soon enough.
So the crossbow we received, well, first off, what a load of crap that went through the whole thing, and all we really get out of it is a crossbow. There was a mini game in the original version of the game that has been taken away. There were targets hidden in each region, and this gentleman right here would tell you about it. Is it a crackshot crossbow you have there? You must be him, the one I've been looking for. You must be the crossbow kid. I am Bo, but most know me as a crossbow crackshot. If there's one thing I love, it's crossbows. Let me teach you how to use your new crossbow. It's simple, really. Just take aim at any monster you fancy fighting and let loose a bolt. The maddened monster will then make its way toward you, leaving with one final decision, whether to run away or stand ground and fight. Oh, dearest kid, I do hope that the crackshot crossbow brings you pleasure on your travels. I cannot tell you how happy you would make me if you did. So, I find it almost more of a nuisance than anything. So, early on, we had those birds that were floating in the air. If we had this crossbow, we could provoke them that way. Actually, before we leave the city, I do want to do the rest of the horse riding. I believe something else opened up. Yeah, so you can provoke enemies from far away. It's almost never used, and I end up shooting things with the crossbow that I'm trying to hit with my sword because I'm not quite far enough from it. So, we'll see if it ever actually really comes in handy. Ah, Sausage, I've been wondering when you would visit us. As you won the Bronze Cup, you are now able to take part in the Silver Cup. I'm sure that you cannot wait to test your skills once more. Welcome, friend. So the Silver Cup, we get an assassin or a Gallopolitan garb. So we will do the easy version first. And as you can see on the map, there's actually a shortcut in the silver version, which makes this one so much easier. Not that the bronze is very difficult to begin with. So you can see that extra right turn I took was a shortcut. So yeah, no reason to ever go the long way. Always take a right here. 101. Hey, we almost got a sub 20-second lap there. Congratulations, friend. You were magnificent. You handled your steed exquisitely. Here is your prize, Gallipolitan garb. And silver ore. For impressive performance in the Silver Cup at the Sand National. And let's do the difficult. Oh, actually, so yeah, the Champions Challenge, we beat it. So each race has a Champion Challenge. It was 1:02 for this one. So we happened to actually do that. I think it just gives you the achievements. Even on the difficult version, we still almost lapped someone. Damn, we got sub 1 minute. That is ridiculous. I don't know if I've ever done that before. Before now. Alright. I'm sure not the world's greatest. Just thing for you. These gold reins will transform you. Use them to steer your steed. 10,000. Man, I think that's... I don't know what that actually does. But we'll do that later. Gallipolitan garb. That is a 15 defense increase and a spiffy new outfit. I think we also got an assassin, which gives some critical hit chance, which is okay. Oh, we also need to turn in our two quests before I forget about it. Saw every single moment. Even from the distance, I could see the glorious intensity of the battle. Did you know inspiration for a title of my masterpiece has already struck? It shall be called A Walk on the Wild Side. Now is not the time to be thinking of titles. I must devote all my energies to completing the work itself. But before I forget, I must give you something to thank you for your assistance. A new recipe book for a finery. Fur hoods and fur ponchos. Truly, it has been years since I witnessed such a stimulating scene. These are truly moments an artist lives for. 1,000 thank yous. Success. Good day to you. Does your presence hear me that you have brought me a golden globule? Hands over the golden globule. By the sands, a golden globule. It is not so much more charming than an ordinary cactus, and its texture appears to be perfect. This will make for a most satisfying cutlet indeed. Perhaps I should sample a small piece of it raw. Oh, it's rich and juicy, and so very sharp, just as a cactus should be. Cactus cutlets will soon taste better than ever. Of that I am absolutely certain. 1,000 thank yous, friend. You have improved the lives of cutlet lovers everywhere. Please allow me to give you a little something in return. Trickster, which is a accessory. Golden globules are not only the rarefied forms of regular monsters, seeking others would provide you with valuable experience, I'm sure. Success.
At last! I was beginning to think you had snuck out through the stage door.
Huh?
Oh.
Hey!
You again? What do you want this time?
Hey, yeah! Ta-da! Oh, don't be coy, darling. I want to come with you, of course. You should never have told me about your heroic quest if you didn't want me to tag along.
What are you talking about? You can't just decide to come with us. This isn't a game.
Believe me, honey, I know it isn't. I've seen my fair share of fun and games on my travels. What kind of jester would I be if I hadn't? But I've seen tragedy too. People attacked by monsters, all kinds of awful things. You know, my dream has always been to build a wonderful theater. Somewhere I can put on performances that will make millions smile. But how can I do that if this dark one of yours is going to be out there making people's lives awful? What I'm trying to say, darlings, is that we all want the same thing. So you see, I have to come with you. Oh, don't all squeal at once now.
So Bondo joins the party. So we have our 5th party member. And if you could not already tell, Sylvando is absolutely fabulous in every meaning of the word. He is probably my favorite
This
character.
guy really doesn't take no for an answer, huh?
Guess I'm part of the gang now. Yay! So, tell me, what's our next move?
Well, to get to Yggdrasil, we're going to need the Rainbow. And it seems that a traveling merchant has taken it to Gondolia.
Gondolia. But honey, that's a port town. He's probably hopped on a boat and set sail by now.
That's true. Well, then we'll have to buy tickets for the ferry, and...
The ferry? Please, darling. We don't have time to be riding the ferry with the little people.
Well, what's your bright idea then?
I was thinking a ship of our own might be more chic, no? And luckily for you, I happen to have picked up a lovely little number in the end of season sales.
What? You've got your own boat? That's amazing! You're going up in my estimation by the minute.
You'd really be willing to let us use your ship, Mr. Sylvando?
But of course, sweetie. That's what friends are for. And guess where the old girl is docked, No? Why, Gondolia, of course! Lucky! So what are we waiting for? The ocean beckons, shipmate! Westward ho!
Again, he's absolutely fantastic. 5's a crowd. With Sylvando aboard, your merry band is now up to a full 5 members. Sadly, only 4 of you can take part in battle at any one time. You can pick which ones by selecting Lineup from the MISC menu, or swap them in and out on the fly during battle. See the Traveler's Tip section in MISC for more information. So, we have, as it stated, our max party limit. For now, I think I'm going to bench Serena. Everyone follow orders, and we are actually going to look at Sylvando's character builder. So, oh yeah. Actually, I might look at... Nah, I won't tease. So let's do the character builder for Sylvando. So he can do swords, knives, whips, and liveness and showmanship. So he is kind of an all-around character. The same sword skills that the hero can use, Sausage, he can use as well. Knives, the same skills that Eric can use. He can use whips. He shares some abilities that Veronica can use. His liveness and showmanship is really where he comes in handy. So if we look at this, Fuddle Dance and Charm. So that is plus, so that costs 18 to use. That's Amore, Dual Wielding, and Hustle Dance. This Hustle Dance is probably the best spell in the entire game. So 18, 10, 7, 4. So we are going to head towards Hustle Dance for him. Yep. And you will see why once we unlock it. It is, well, restores at least 70 to all party members, so it is a heal all spell, which is the only one that we get for quite a while. So that comes in super handy. So I'm considering whether I actually want to give him the Seat of Skills versus Eric. I think Eric's dual wielding is still really cool. Maybe I'll hold off on them for a while. I can get his Helio Chopper. And a Chop and Churn, a new pet power for him and Serena. Dual wielding, I mean... Yeah, I'll hold off on the Seat of Skills for now. I do want to equip Sylvando. So he has a Divine Dagger and a sword. So we'll keep him with his sword for now. I don't have a shield for him. I'll pick up another. Actually, this pot lid is not being used. Feathered Cap is probably the best that he will have for now. Wayfarer's Clothes can definitely be upgraded. We want Sylvando to have as much charm as possible. A lot of his abilities scale off of charm, which means we will want him to have his Assassin is critical chance. So those are 5 charm. The Gold Bracer and the Slime Earrings seem like they're going to be better for him. No outfits at the moment. Oh, actually, we did get... This episode's dragging on a little bit, but that's fine. Fun Size Forge. More maximum focus, and we learned Fur Hood and Fur Poncho. So immediately, this Fur Hood, which something new that they added to the game, if there's any crafting materials that you can actually purchase from vendors, it doesn't make you remember where all those vendors are and go back to the vendors. You can actually purchase the missing materials directly from here. How much wood Fine Fur costs? 300 gold. And this one would be 500 gold. I might save our money and see what is at the next city. Those are some pretty good defense increases, but depending on what we can pick up, there's really not a whole lot of gold. And Sylvando would get some pretty big increases, and so would Hero and Veronica. Pretty much everyone would. Ice damage reduction and fire damage reduction, so it's pretty good all around. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. That's actually, I just talked about the charm for him. Okay. Sorry, I can't ever make up my mind. I think we will hold off just for a little bit. Now listen, honey. Gondolia is a long, long way away. Better take this, otherwise you'll be trudging through the desert for days. The horse hailer. Just give that a tinkle and a horse will come galloping no matter where you happen to be. Well, unless you're inside a town or a dungeon, so it's going to save you a lot of time, I promise. The ringmaster gave it to me to make sure I never miss a show, but your need is greater than mine right now, so it's all yours. Alright, now that's settled, let's make our way to Gondolia, shall we? Our vessel awaits! So this is cool. So instead of needing to find one of these at a campsite or in front of the city, what you have to do is go up to the horse hailer in your menu, and you instantly get a horse. So we'll be using this quite a bit, especially for areas that we've already been through, such as this one. But for now, I am going to make my way to the campsite. Actually, I can't tease you. Let me show off Sylvando. You've seen him in battle as a guest character, but let's show him off in one battle before we break. Oh, we can also show off his ability, Helio Chopper. Very nice. So Sylvando has his regular attack. He has Hot Lick, Sobering Slap that can put party members out of confusion. Tap Dance, increase his evasion. He also has essentially a regain spell to wake up. This Oomph spell is going to be really handy. So this raises the attack. So if we combine this with either Sausage or Eric, we can make them awesome damage dealers. And then we can also do essentially a haste all spell for the whole party with this Acceleratle. So yeah, he is very useful at this point in the game. The Serena is nice and all with her healing, but if we get his Hustle Dance, that'll cover healing and all the party enhancements. So he's great, especially early on.
Just keep getting better.
So Veronica gets another level. So with that being said, I believe we will call this an episode. So thanks everyone for tuning in. My name is Sausage, and stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks everyone.